I'm over this show. It's too much at this point. It's not fun. It's not a good time anymore. It really isn't. It's just like all of the drama outside of the show is taking over the show. And then you watch the show and they're equally as awful on the show as they are off the show. And I'm like, I don't need this. I don't need this in my spirit. I really don't. How are you guys doing? How are you guys doing? How are you guys? Vaca said, this is a lot, guys. Poor Sutton and Garcelle. Something needs to be done. I absolutely agree with you. Something needs to be done. Like, this is ridiculous. Hold on, let me center myself. There we go. This is ridiculous. It's like this show is just awful. They're awful online. Let me tell you something. Andy cannot say anything about Candace. He cannot. I don't care what Candace does. I don't care if Candace gets in a pickup truck and runs over everybody in production. Andy cannot say anything to her. He cannot say anything to the Real Housewives of New Jersey cast. None of them. Not even Teresa from Paterson, New Jersey. This cast has been vile and awful on and off camera. It's exhausting. I feel like I'm being abused. Like, the show is traumatizing. It's just, they're so not likable. They're so not likable. It's just, I don't know what's going on. I do not know what's going on, but that episode was a lot to get through, especially at the end. And I already went into it feeling some sort of way because of all of the stuff that has been happening off the show. I don't know, guys. I don't know how long I can stick with this. When is the reunion? We got to wrap this show up. I need a brighter show. This is not it. What's up, Peyton? What's up? Hey, Miss Kaiser Shows. Hey, Jimmy G. Jimmy says, sitting on ready for NikkiStar breakdown. I need drags and casting decisions. Oh, yeah, let's get into casting decisions. Something has got to change. Something has got to change. Oh, my goodness, Asatu. Thank you for staying up and get some rest. And join the replay gang if you have to. Asatu said that episode made me almost as mad as I was about. That's what it feels like. It feels like that. It's just uncomfortable to watch. I don't enjoy it. Thank you, Shonda. Shonda said, welcome, everyone. Thanks for joining NikkiStar Live. Please like and subscribe for more great content. Guys, I got to be honest with you. The only reason why I did not put up a reminder for this live is that I just wasn't going to do anything for this show. I feel like I'm becoming fully checked out because my spirit is rejecting this darkness. It really, really is. It's just not fun. Thank God for Kathy and Garcelle, because I'm enjoying their moments, but this is a nasty work. Oh my goodness. Yes, Simply Simone. Simply Simone said this week has been too much, and it's only Wednesday. It's been too much. Wait, today Wednesday or Thursday? It's Thursday. It's too much with this show. It's too much. Hey, Drewski. Drewski said, LMAO at Lisa saying she was Lisa Rinna before and she'll be Lisa Rinna after. Like, duh. Is that not your government name? I don't know what she's trying to do. I don't know what we're learning new words in here. Asatu said, I also need Sutton to stop letting these figures get to her and snap back at him. And then Asatu let us know what it means. Asatu said, oh, where is it? I just had the comment. I should have started it. A comment because you did give an explanation of what it means. Hold on, let me find it. Darn it, I can't find it. I was just looking at it. Oh my goodness. But basically it means, oh, here it is. Asatu said, I think it means hoes and Jollof. But YouTube don't want to let us cuss in peace, by the way. Thank you, Asatu. Thank you so much. Me too. I'm waiting to have fun again. I think these housewives are forgetting that we watch these shows. Yes, we love a little good train wreck, but we also like that you guys have fun and that you're funny and that you're bizarre and just having a good time, right? We love to go to the circus. We don't want to go to a funeral or an MMA match every day. Like, I feel like watching this show, I'm in somebody's murder trial. I feel uncomfortable. I'm telling you guys, I was watching it and I was just like, I'm not having fun. I'm just like, I just feel uneasy. I just don't like it. I don't like it anymore. Hey, Al Michelle, you made it right in time for the Kiki. Right in time. And that's why I like Potomac, because there's shade, there's, some drama, there's also some fun there. Thank you, Priscilla. Thank you so much. It's just butter from the rice that I was just eating. Busola said, maybe since the show can't be fun anymore, they want it to be awful just to keep people enraged and engaged. Maybe. Miss GG88, you're right on time. So we have a lot to get through. So I'm going to get started a bit early. We're going to first do a recap of the show. Then we are going to get into the bot drama. I actually tried to stay away from that just because it's so dark. It's just so dark, and I just did not feel like getting into that, but we got to talk about it. So we're going to get into a bit of the bot drama, and then we're going to get into, this will not load. Oh, there it is. Then we're going to get into Lisa Rinna's possible firing, allegedly, and if Denise Richards is going to return to the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, allegedly. Missy said, I was kind of checked out on this episode of Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, so I missed out on the start of Sutton and Diana. You ain't missed much. Somebody said the funny is gone. Yes, Kyra, it's absolutely gone. It's just not fun anymore. It's not funny. She absolutely does, Miss P. Since we're talking about it, let's get into it. I'm so sick of the Life Alert clique running this show. I'm sick of them. Because it's just like none of them have ever been that girl. And that's the problem. That's why y'all got to click up to just be some kind of relevant, because alone, you're not that girl. You're not that girl. And you got a problem with the girls that are that girl solo that don't need these batch of dry, busted Barbies to make them feel relevant. Y'all need a clique. A real girl that's that girl don't need that. Y'all need that. And the clique is tired. And y'all can only run this clique because of where you're located. Because of where you are located. Y'all couldn't do this anywhere else. Y'all so lucky. Them bros in Beverly Hills is weak-spined. Because I just cannot believe they are just like, every woman that comes on this show, just let y'all cuss them out and bully them and nobody does anything. Besides the sister who can't get like she wants to get or probably could get because of what you're trying to make her out to be. I see you, Dorit. I see what you're doing, Dorit, and it's dark. Anytime Garcelle defends herself, Dorit does this reenactment, and Garcelle is like this damn serial killer when Dorit is retelling the story. Oh my God, she almost stabbed me, choked me. I felt like I was being robbed again. The pistol. Girl, stop it. That's what nobody believes half the things you say anyway, because the retelling of her interactions with Garcelle, it's dark. It is dark, and I'm tired of not calling that out anymore. I see what you're doing, sis. I see exactly what you're doing, and it's wrong. It's wrong. Anyway, I'm so glad that Garcelle is just no longer playing nice. I was so here for her this episode. She was like, Erica, we don't have to be friends. I said, I know that's right, Garcelle. Erica's like, yeah, we don't. We don't have to be. Girl, stop it. Because you're trying to do all this after Garcelle got you together, read you for filth, and set you where you needed to sit. She put your dry, busted behind in time out and cleared half of your clique, and she was coming for another, but then Sutton started all this damn crying. Garcelle needs a better team. But I'm so glad that she is just no longer playing nice with none of them. I'm so glad. Like, we've been waiting for her to get to this point. And honestly, I think it took the attack on her son. I really, really did. I think it took Erica getting her son together like that and everybody making it seem like it's not a big deal. And I think at the reunion, Homegirl is going to be on fire because she did not see everything that we, the audience, saw. But she's watching it now and she's getting angry. Then the bot attacks on her son. Oh, Garcelle is going to be live at that reunion. Now, this is probably going to be a 3-part reunion that I'm not going to miss because I feel like Garcelle is going to show up for work and she's going to clock in and give us some overtime. And I'm ready. I am ready. I will say, although this episode was dark, Kathy gave me, something lighthearted, right? Because Kathy gets on Maurizio's nerves. She got under that man's skin about that corn. Kathy, why were you going on and on about the corn? Because she kept on asking because she grilled the corn. And Mauricio was like, you can do whatever you want to do. I was like, ooh, that's your first, response? It's like, oh, sure, let's grill the corn, Kathy. It's not a big deal. You came there to serve the women, right? Or did you just come there to be newsy? Why was he even there? It was just weird. She was asking about corn. You're there supposedly serving the ladies and grilling, but you got a little attitude because she wanted her corn grilled, which is a delicious way to have corn. I didn't see what the problem was, but you and your wife sit up in that house and you talk about her. You drag her for filth. So when you get in front of her, you don't know how to operate because you and that messy wife who destroys every sister that she brings on this show sit and have that woman for filth. And you can't fake like you like her. Anyway, so he was just, very annoyed about the corn. But baby, I hollered when Kathy had to eat that boiled corn. She was the only light part of this episode. She was eating the corn and she was like, the corn isn't done, right? Keep her. We can get rid of her sister, but keep her. Oh my goodness, I was here for her. Anyway, I will say this. Without having Kathy on this show, right, Cal a lot of times alluded to the fact that Kathy was the problem, right? Which is why Miss Paris Hilton lets us know on a regular that she don't F with her aunt. My God, today, she's always posted a picture and it's always Kathy, it's always Garcelle, and it's always Crystal. My favorites from the cast of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Not your aunt? Your aunt isn't in there? I wonder why. Paris, keep it up. So anyway, Cal always alludes to the fact that Kathy is this problem. But I'm like, every confessional you got, you always talking about your sister. And it's never in a way where it's uplifting or it's to excuse if she's giving us poor behavior. It's always to take her down a notch. And you know what? None of us are shocked, right? Because we've seen you and your husband do this to your sister. Oh, girl, the problem is you. If everybody in your family got an issue with you, it's you. You are the problem. And I think it's because you never liked living in their shadows. And I think it's because you got on this show and you got a little name for yourself. You and your husband, y'all no longer, now that y'all got the money, right? Now that y'all got a little bit of status, allegedly, because people are saying there's problems in the money at home. But anyway, now that y'all got a little status, y'all don't need the Hiltons no more, right? So you talking a bit freely, right? You trying to get us to get on their side and not like them because you probably had to grovel to get, in certain places that they were already at, right? You had to live in their shadow for all of those years. All the stuff that you tried to do didn't really pan out because let's talk the truth and shame the devil. Kim Richards been that girl. Y'all know I was going to go up for my sis. She been that girl. She was the one that put all them broads on. It was her. She was the one that married in the money first. Homegirl had an oil baron. Kathy and Kyle was sitting there running around Malibu trying to get some regular little working class white boys. But Kim was the one that got the oil baron. Kim was the one that got the first acting contract. She was a starlet in Hollywood. She the one that introduced them boys to the Jacksons. Kim, the one who Kyle stole her goddamn house. Her, right? So she was the one to put everybody on. Her and Kathy are like this because Cal was never that girl until the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Thank you, Hollywood. Because of the writer's strike, y'all gave us Kyle Richards. Had you paid the writers what they needed or what they were supposed to get, we wouldn't be dealing with this. I wouldn't be depressed on a freaking Thursday night because these basic Barbies, these Geritol demons have stressed me out for a whole hour. Thank you very much, Hollywood. Let's move on. Shout out to Kim Richards. Girl, I want you back on that show, but I want you healthy. I want you healthy. Anyway, so let's talk about the ladies finally getting to Aspen. Finally get to Aspen, and like before we even get there, Kyle's like trying to make a big deal, and Dorit is just like, wait, let me do the fake British accent. I didn't want to, cause a problem with the ladies, PK. So I decided to stay with the others. Who the others? The people of color, like, who are the others? Y'all are just ridiculous. So it's okay. It's okay. No, I'm fine. I can mix and mingle with anybody, even the coloreds. So Cal and Maurizio were also trying to make a big deal about it. And Dorita's like, because everybody wants to stay at a Cal's house. Cal's house? Don't nobody want to stay at Cal's house? Who want to stay there? Who want to eat off them dishes that dog lick every time they have an event? Did y'all see that dog licking them forks? Who want to stay there? Who want to stay there and eat all that damn puppy chow off all of the salad mix because the dog is transferring what he's eating onto the food because they got him over everything because he don't have no home training? You know what? I got to stop reviewing this show. I'm so upset. I didn't mean to shade the dog. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, baby. I didn't mean to bring you into this. You didn't have nothing to do. So anyway, you ain't had nothing to do with this mess. You can't pick your owners. So everybody gets to Aspen, and it's dry. It's dry. Like the Diana scenes. She's so boring. Like Andy, at this point, you don't even got to tell us. We know she blackmailing you. There's no way that this woman aced the casting call so flawlessly that y'all let her back beating out Brandy freaking Glanville, who was being tormented by Dorinda in the Berkshires. There's no way. There's no way. She got something on you. You don't even got to confirm it, Andy Lanithia Cowan. You don't got to confirm it because I know. Because how the hell did this woman? She's terrible. There's like nothing redeeming about her. She's terrible. She's mean. Don't nobody know what the hell she's saying. And I'm not blaming it on Bosnia. That broad don't open her mouth. She don't open her mouth. Nobody knows what she's saying. She whispers everything. How are you on a reality TV show? You mic'd up, but we still cannot hear you. Like, how are y'all just letting her do this every freaking scene? She got something on y'all. There's no way. She's just not a good addition. She's just not a good. No, I stay in my hotel room. I stay in my. What the hell are you saying? Oh, I got to stay in my hotel room because I don't stay in other people's places because I get Ghostbusters. Why are you getting Ghostbusters, right? Why are you getting your home and everywhere you enter saged when you the demon? Sage your damn self. Or you don't want that exorcism. You the demon. You saging everywhere else. You need to be saging yourself. You are the demon. If everywhere you go, you got to sage because there's negative energy. You don't stop to think that maybe you brought it because you brought it to this show. We couldn't stand half of these broads, but my God, today you have made this show unbearable. Unbearable. You have made a show that has Erica Jane and Lisa Rinna on it. Unbearable. Listen, I don't care. Throw your tomatoes if you want. Give me Teddy if it's in exchange of if we got to get rid of Diana. Like, I take Teddy back over Diana. I can't believe I'm saying that, but this lady is garbage. She's just terrible on this show. It's like no redeeming qualities. I mean, not even the fashions. You're not even bringing fashions. The hair is never done. She never gives me a bundle. And sis, you need it. There ain't nothing wrong with having thin hair. We all have it. But I mean, every time I see you, you got this tight French roll at the top of your head and you're supposed to have all this money, but you don't have money for bundles? Terrible casting. Terrible casting. I cannot stand her. So Diana doesn't stay. Everybody else stays at Kyle's home or in her guest home in Aspen. I'm going to tell y'all right now, Kyle, I'm going to read to y'all real quick. Y'all buying up a lot of properties. Let the books be uncooked. That's all I'm saying. Y'all doing a lot. Y'all doing a lot on this show. Y'all showing us a lot of stuff. I'm just saying, this is how y'all get in trouble. Y'all buying a lot of properties. Ain't no shame in returning it to the bank. Ain't no shame in returning it to the bank. But I'm just saying, every episode, we looking at another property y'all done brought. How you doing all that in a recession and in a pandemic? How you making all this? Child, let me mind my business. Let me mind my business. So let's just get to the important part. Not the important part, but where all the drama happened. Sutton. So basically, the ladies are trying to, I've always thought that the ladies are trying to get rid of Sutton so that they can overtake Garcelle. Because Garcelle, listen, let's be real. Garcelle is a fan favorite. Everybody love her. Even the White Bravo fan pages. And you know, let's be real. You know that they are real particular about the alabaster housewives, right? They don't go up for nobody else but the ones that look like their mamas. So we know. That's why we'll never really be featuring them. We stick with the Peach Report and Empire Daily over here. So we don't even feature them. But baby, the White Bravo fan pages are sick of this clique. They sick of everybody. I'm telling you, every time this show trends, it's because the White Bravo fan pages are calling for all of them to be fired. Y'all have went too far. Y'all have went too far. So anyway, Erica and Garcelle, you know, they get into about the Erica's drinking thing and everybody talking behind everybody's back. Real quick, let me stick a pin in this. What I want to say is that this Aspen trip, I think this is where the plan was set in place to take Kathy down. This is when this Geritol clique switched gears and was just like, hold on, Sutton. We got to get rid of this one right here because this one is a little bit more powerful and we can tell she's Team Garcelle. Because every time Kathy is in the scene, she's sitting next to Garcelle. She's sitting next to Garcelle. So anyway, this conversation starts because they are playing with this Ouija board. And I'm going to tell you right now, the demon that was controlling that triangle was Diana. She was in a place that she did not sage. She was in a place that was not sage. So I know it was her moving that triangle from point to point. Cherie, let me stick another pin in this. Cherie, what the hell are you doing? What the hell are you doing? Because when Diana, the demon that was controlling the triangle, they asked the question to Diana, the demon, who's in Garcelle? Who's the man that's in Garcelle's life? Kyle, why the hell are you always concerned? Why are y'all always concerned about what man Garcelle got? It's giving your husbands talk about her a lot. That's what it's giving. Because y'all always concerned about her getting a man. Why? What's going on? What's going on? You don't want to bring no woman around your man that don't age. I understand. I ain't even gonna hold you. I get it, but what's going on? They always asking about her love life. Garcelle, keep it to yourself. And whoever Dorit has for you, block them. Block them and be blessed. And you shouldn't be playing around with that Ouija board anyway. You know better. So the Ouija board, Diana says that there's a guy in Garcelle's life that has a W. Cherie, W? We both got a W. A W, there's a W between us, and that W is Mary. What are you doing? What are you doing? Like, Diana Rinna, the demon, said that there is a W, a man with the letter W in his name, that is for Garcelle. Why did you ever think it was a good idea to be like, we both got a W. You don't have a W no more. You don't have a W no more. That W is with a J. What are you doing? I never want to take a check out of another Black woman's hands, especially a Black woman I'm friendly with. But sis, what's going on? I don't know what you're doing. You're telling Diana happy birthday. You're talking about the W that you and Garcelle got between y'all. It's not delivering. It's not delivering for me. Anyway, so after Diana lets Garcelle know that there's a man with a W in her life, then Kyle, who's always saying, oh, I'm just trying to garner peace. Because nobody is saying anything. I hate that. I want us all to talk so that we can be friends. This is why we can't stand you, right? I don't mind you ghost producing. I don't mind you being a bone carrier. Say what you want about she don't. But she bone carries and she stands by the bone she carrier, right? Kyle doesn't do that. Kyle was like, oh no, I didn't say it. I would never talk behind your back. I was not trying to cause any drama. I just wanted everybody to get it out in the open. Why don't you just own it up? Just own up to it. Just be like, well, this trip was boring and I want to get paid for this scene. I don't want my scene to get cut. So I'm going to be messy. I'm going to ask Diana, why did Garcelle unfollow Erica? And she laughed when she did it. Why did Garcelle unfollow Erica? You're not funny. Like, nobody's laughing. Nobody's laughing. So that's when Garcelle and Erica gets into it. And Garcelle is just like, I felt some sort of way, and so I did it. I don't mind it. I stand by it. Erica, me and you are just not going to be friends. Right? So then Kathy jumps in because Kyle is upset that the scene that she tried to ghost produce isn't panning out the way she wanted it to. So Kathy is just like, she got them all together. She was just like, none of y'all are that important. Like, stop taking yourself so serious. And that's when Kyle got mad at Kathy. And so Kathy is trying to, calm her sister down. But Kyle was mad at Kathy because she was trying to ghost produce this scene. And Kathy interjecting, shutting it down, just set her off. And that's probably when she texted the Geritol clique. It was just like, oh, we got to get my sister out of here. Just like y'all helped me get my first sister out, let me get this one out too. Because them text messages between y'all, if they ever leak, my God, today. So when all this is happening, that's when Erica and Sutton get into it. Not into it, but Sutton is just like, she doesn't like how this group does not hold Erica accountable. Why don't you like that, right? Tell me, Sutton, why don't you like that they do not hold Erica accountable? Is it because they don't hold her accountable for calling you a see you next Tuesday because she's their friend? Right? But they hold you accountable because you are not their friend. They don't like you. I don't know what changed. Maybe it's because you and Garcelle became buddy and they was trying to get her out and you made it difficult. I don't know if that's what it is, but ma'am, Polly Pocket, how many times does this group have to embarrass you, degrade you, reduce you to tears, scream at you, tell you that you are nothing, call you a see you next Tuesday and laugh in your face? How many times do they have to do that before you get it? I'm tired of watching it. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm gonna tell you, listen, I'm gonna have to be drastic with you, Sutton. Listen up, Polly Pocket. I am going to old school you, right? I am going to 90s hood parent you. The next time these broads come for you, right? The next time, what do we call them? The Coles Cash Karens, the Fox News 5, the Geritol clique. The next time they come for you, if you sit there and cry instead of jumping them, I'm going to jump you. That's what we're going to do. I'm 90s hood parenting you. If you don't jump them, if you don't jump your bully, I'm jumping you, and I know where that store is located on Sunset, and I'll be there in 2 weeks. You better get them together. I am tired of seeing you cry over the lamest drags. They called you a see you next Tuesday. Listen, I'm Black, and my godfather, a lot of people in my family been out, okay? It's real LGBTQ heavy over here. So I've heard see you next Tuesday, and I've heard it used in a positive manner. So imagine me calling me surprised as a kid, knowing that is a word that can tear a white woman down to size. I had no idea. That's why I'm not even saying it. I would have said it, but I'm just like, I think that's a bad word to the white woman. Even Garcelle, I was like, this is a bad word. I thought it was a compliment. Anyway, obviously that word harmed her in some way. You sat there and you broke down like you was at a Black Baptist funeral. What the hell are you doing? And you're doing this in front of women who don't like you, in front of women who were just laughing at you when they could barely hear Diana, that yesified Chucky, try to drag you. They didn't even hear what she said, but you are just breaking down every time. It's tiresome. It is tiresome. Polly Pocket, you better put them big shoes on that you always wear to every freaking dinner. Them oversized clunky shoes. If they are not up the side of Erica Girardi's synthetic ponytail next episode, you got a problem with me, because I am tired. I am tired of watching you just get bullied like this at your big age. And it's not even like real bullying. You know what I mean? It's like the bullying is so lame. Oh, so Erica's called you a see you next Tuesday, and Diana was just like, because you are. I would have been like, get some chapstick, ho. Like, you know what I mean? Or I would have been like, I know the pimp not talking. Girl, you can say something. You can say something. It's just like, you could also say, oh, Rinna, the only reason why you agree with Diana is because you in her little black book. So, like, you can just tear them down to size with one comment, but you just sit there and cry. And then you do something that I do not like. And I know you're probably going to disagree with me, but I don't like it, Sutton. You are old enough to deal with your own issues. When they were getting her together, who did she look at? Garcelle. What the hell is Garcelle going to do? Nothing. I'm glad that Garcelle let her fight that out. Garcelle tried to get into it. And I know that's your friend and you want to stick up and protect your friend. But at some point, she is going to have to handle her own battles. This show is vile. These women are vile. I don't even know why Diana tried to get into this. I don't know. I was on the floor dying. I'm like, you dying now? Wait a minute. The story just got bigger and bigger. Diana was like, I died 4 times. Asher, he had to run in. He clicked off his bedazzled Mary Jane slippers and he gave me CPR. I died 4 times in his arms. But when I got to the hospital, they brought me to life again. I said, I gotta get the Sutton's party. It don't make sense. It don't make sense. It all just looks like a setup. And I'm just so tired. I'm so tired. I feel like at this point we're hate watching this show and we have to stop giving them the views. We really, really do. They're all just awful people and we are encouraging it by watching this show. Garcelle, I don't know how long I can hang on for you. I really, really don't. I love that you are no longer playing nice. I love that you are clearing the girls, but you need a team. You don't have nobody, unfortunately. You're on an island by yourself because the one girl that's supposed to ride for you, she breaks down every time. And it's not even a drag that's like, I could get it, right? I could understand. You're one of the richest broads in that room. The first thing you can say to Erica is be like, oh, I'm sorry, I can't hear you. I only can hear broads that's in my tax bracket. Excuse me, felon. Like, there's so many things that you can say. There's so many things that you can say. When Erica started that laughing, you should have looked at her and screamed and said, broke people should never laugh. Like, there were so many things that you could have done, but you cried. I don't feel bad anymore. I don't feel bad anymore. And you know what? I'm not going to jump you because I realize you got the coin to put me away in prison. You got the coin and the skin to put me away in prison for a long time. I'm joking if anybody's taking that serious, but it's just like, no, not joking about not jumping her. Joking about jumping Polly Pocket. I can't do it anymore. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. There was nothing that those ladies said that should have reduced you to tears. You could have got back with them. Stop those long Southern Belle analogies and get to the point. Your insults got to be quicker. You take too long. I know that you're on a journey. I like that you take it on. But sometimes, mama, in the heat of the moment, you got to be quick with it. We don't have any time. Back on my farm, when I was raising my coat and the chickens were looking yonder. Don't nobody got time for all that. You got to get to the point. You got to get to the point. Lisa, you and your broke husband don't need to say nothing to me. I already sent you my invoice and you still haven't paid. Last time I checked, I saw you in Kroger using your EBT card, so I know you're not laughing at me. Girl, there's so many things that you can say, but you just sit there and cry. I'm tired. What are your thoughts? She's the demon. That's why she can't exercise herself. She's the demon. She is the demon. David said, I see why mixing the black woman in and a clear cast is not a good idea. It's not, because they don't address the microaggressions. Let me address my super chats. Thank you, Mr. Rogers Neighborhood Watch. Mr. Rogers Neighborhood Watch said, Cherie saw all this firsthand, still jumping on the Sutton hate train. Something's not right. I'm sorry, Garcelle. Cherie is not your friend. I think she is Garcelle's friend. I think she's trying to stay on the show, so she's trying to remain not just neutral, but friendly with the women who she thinks has power on this show. David is reading. Kyle stirs the pot with the same spoon she lets the dog lick. Get her. Hey, Callie Steve. Callie Steve said it will be interesting to see the deleted scenes episode. All in all, Real Housewives of Beverly Hills is dark and triggering. Yeah, it's giving me the early seasons of the Real Housewives of New Jersey when Joe and Melissa joined the cast. Whoo, then the Wakilis joined. It just got real dark. Real dark. Tasha says, I think Rinna will be the first to jump ship and put the text on blast. Baby, that'll be a time on Twitter. Jimmy G said, Kyle will never be the HBIC. Bring back LVP. Well, listen, y'all remember that reunion? That was the one that Lisa Vanderpump did not show up to, and that was her last reunion. Remember where Erica crowned her the Queen of Beverly Hills? Remember that? I was so disappointed in Erica. I said, oh, you a flunky now? What are you doing? Erica looked at Kyle, and Andy was like, so what do you have to say about that? And she just looked at Kyle, and she was just like, well, Kyle is the Queen of Beverly Hills. And Kyle sat there and was like, I'm telling you, corny girls. You could tell they were corny in high school. You could tell they were corny in high school. You could tell they were corny at their first jobs. Just corny. Because here you are at your big age still being corny. But you don't know that you're corny because you're corny. You are corny y'all in your 60s, and y'all need this group of women to feel relevant. Y'all still here? Sad and depressed and disappointed. What's up, Yocrates? Yocrates said, Nikki, I heard they sold the Aspen property or just shy of 10 million. Shy of 1 million. Good for them if they sold it. You know what? Now, this may be a thing that they're doing. Maybe that's why they're buying all these properties. Buying these properties to show on the show and then, make a profit off of their property. Either sell it, because they're advertising on the show. I wonder if Bravo is getting a cut of those properties. Also, Andy, Maurizio had his hat on. The agency hat. He had that hat on, and it wasn't blurred out. Y'all getting a cut of that? Child. Very. I'm just sick of that show. Not passionate. I'm annoyed. JLB said, Nikki, I'm cackling. I'm going to have to go back and watch your old. No. I used to love this show. They get on my nerves. Missy said, I didn't notice the doors or the windows open when the staging happened. You think Diana going to get rid of her cousins? Diana would have been magically lifted out if they were open. Hey, Shanae. Shanae said, I literally just got into the Real Housewives franchise this summer, and I already want to quit thanks to Diana. She absolutely is makeup addict. She's very cringy. DeWay said, talking about Sutton slithering, but can't keep her tongue in her mouth. Girl, bye. Girl, bye. Asatu said, the slithering bore, aka Diana, can't forgive boring when she is not interesting, always skipping her scenes. It's just not fun. Santino, that's not the first time. That's not the first time. He always looking in plates. They allow that dog to lick the plates before they put it in the dishwasher. He eats off the table and everything. And Kyle's like, oh my God. Oh my God. Nasty. Nasty. Hey, Audrey. Audrey said, Mo being annoyed at Kathy after backstabbing the Hiltons. Child, can't believe they aren't more humble. You know what, guys? I was going to take a couple comments, but let me get through this review because it is raining and thundering. Girl, they got these lights on. Sierra said, yep, the people that approached Mauricio with an offer to start the agency work with Bravo. Way back in season 2, they're getting a big cut. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Shawnette said, when Kathy walked wearing her slippers, her pillow, and Kyle acted like Kathy didn't fly private. Yes. Calm down, Diana. I'm like, she wasn't at Southwest, Kyle. Like, come on. Come on. Poor thing. I just, you know what? I'm never mad at Crystal anymore. I'm just not. I'm just like, oh, Crystal. Woo, woo, woo. Woo, woo, woo. She don't know where she is. Poor thing. Let's move on. Let's move on to the Real Housewives of Diana, Beverly Hills. Diana Jenkins has sent out 8 cease and desist letters to several bloggers and publications over ridiculous sex trafficking rumors. Child, I need to check my mail. Real Housewives of Beverly Hills star Diana Jenkins is taking legal actions against several bloggers and publications that have spread nefarious allegations about her in response to multiple parties continuing to make false statements about her being involved, facilitating prostitution and child sex trafficking. The reality star 49 had her attorney make it clear that she wants the claims taken down and an apology issued. In a scathing letter obtained by TMZ, Jenkins' lawyer Connolly demands that the social media personality immediately take down defamatory statements. Your continued publications of these statements, both on your own website and social media accounts, in connection with other media outlets, will be met with immediate legal action. She also posted this on her Instagram. He continued by writing, Ms. Jenkins has never engaged in illegal or immoral activities you have repeatedly accused her of doing. It should go without saying, but it shall be said to avoid any confusion. Ms. Jenkins has never engaged in prostitution, child sex trafficking, embezzlement, money laundering, or any of the assortment misdeeds you have claimed. He also set the record straight about the mom, the 49-year-old mom and the writer of the book Room 23, which includes photos of Cindy Crawford, Heidi Klum, George Clooney, Lizzie Lohan, and more. Your false claim regarding Rooms 23 illustrate your reckless disregard for the truth. Room 23 is a fine art coffee table book featuring photos of countless celebrities. Okay. So basically, she sent these out to several bloggers because, you know, the rumors were circulating that she was a Hollywood madam. And to that I say, Kevin, what do you want to sue Bravo? Because nobody knew who she was until it was alleged that she was going to be on the show. And as soon as that alleged that she's joining the cast, all of that stuff came out. Who you think put that out there? Let's stop playing these games. Let's stop playing these games. Y'all put all that out there so that she could be interesting, so that we can tune in and watch her and not say, girl, what is this? Who is this person? We don't know nothing about her because nobody knows who she is, right? But then you put that out there, everybody starts doing the research and looking to find out who she is. So these cease and desist, I feel like they would not go anywhere. I feel like those bloggers that she is, sending stuff to is safe, will be fine. Nothing will really happen, because at the end of the day, if we are really going to do that, we're going to have to follow the trail and follow who started it. And I don't think they wanted to get that far. So I feel like those bloggers are fine. I feel like Diana is doing the most, because people are also accusing her of hiring the bots that were attacking Garcelle's son. I think it was last week, I believe. Jax, Garcelle's son, started posting comments that were made on his page and sent to him in his stories by, commented on his stories with certain, comments that were really evil, really derogatory. One of the people, Queen of the T _ said, you've had your neck knilled on if it weren't for your white daddy. Tell your mom to leave Diana alone or you'll deal with us. So along with sending out the cease and desist, Diana's also denying sending the bots that were making those very racist comments to Jax, Garcelle's son. Garcelle had to come out and speak out about it. Then Bravo spoke out about it. Then everybody else on the cast started to speak out about it, and not to speak out in support of Jax, but to say that they weren't the ones that did it. Erica Jane, Lisa Rinna, all of them, Diana, they were all saying that they didn't do it. But the reason why a lot of people think that Diana was the one that sent the bots is because the bots that were saying these racist things were also, lamenting over Diana, or like not lamenting, but just saying she's so great, she's so amazing, and to leave Diana alone. And then those same bots were going on Diana's page and also congratulating her and telling that she looks beautiful and all of those things. So when you put two and two together, it really, people started to think, right? So that's why she's doing all of this legal stuff, in my opinion, out of nowhere, because she wants to distract from people putting two and two together and linking her to the bots. But she has denied it and said that she did not do it. Erica Jane said that she did not do it. Lisa Rinna also said that she was the one, that she did not do it, although she has been accused of that. But she recently came out and says that, that she suspects that Lisa Vanderpump was the one behind the bots. That makes absolutely no sense. But this is what Lisa Rinna said. This is from Reality Blurb. Lisa Rinna seems to think that there are some behind-the-scenes shenanigans going on after she, Erica Jane, and Diana Jenkins were accused of potentially hiring bots to go after the 14-year-old son of the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills co-star Garcelle Bouvet. Lisa took to her Instagram story where she seemingly hinted that one of the show's producers who previously worked on Lisa Vanderpump's spinoff, Vanderpump Rules, could have something to do with the false claims. It's going down online right now, like it's not even happening. You know what? Why am I reading this? Let me just show you the video. I'm not even going to attempt to do that woman's voice. Here we go. Alrighty. Hold on. Ooh, oh wait, do I even need to do that? Hold on. I don't even think that I need to do that. Childish Reign is not a joke. I'm like, why did y'all tell me you're right? Y'all told me about the insects. Y'all did not tell me about the rain. It literally rains every day here. Every freaking day. Hold on. All right, there it is. There it is. Here we go. Sorry about that, guys. Forgot I had to change the format for this freaking thing. Thank you, StreamYard. Here we go. Oh, it's still. Oh, child. I might just have to play it on my phone. I think I will do that. Maybe will I StreamYard? Will I have to play it on my phone or will I not? I won't. Okay. While that's loading, let me acknowledge this super chat from Kylie Steve. Kylie Steve that said reunion predictions, Rinna's on an apology rant, mom died, excuse, Diana a no-show. Really? Thank you for the super chat. I think that Rinna will not apologize. I think she is in her bag of evil, and I do not think that she will apologize. I do agree that she will probably do her mother's passing, use her mother's passing as an excuse. The only reason why I say that is because she's done it already. And I think that Diana's going to show up for the heat. I think she's going to show up. I think she's going to show up. I think somebody like her cannot be fazed, right? I think she gets off on just being awful and she likes the attention. She is one that is always like, oh, you haters, what you got for me now? Like she likes that. She likes not being liked. That is her thing. So I do see her showing up and, you know, not being accountable. The Geritol clique trying to stick together and defend her, but
it's going down online right now. Like, it's not even happening on the show. It's happening online. Don't you find it interesting that it's happening right before the Aspen stuff is going to happen? Because it's going to happen. But I find it so interesting that, yeah.
Is it a coinky-dink that the producer of our show now was the producer of Vanderpump Rules when all that shit went down over there online in the press and such? I don't know. I have a little detective inside of me that goes, when bullshit's happening and it's being placed on people and me, I go, wait a second, why? Why is that happening? So I'm just putting 2, 3, 4, and 5 together and I'm going, oh.
Girl, what? Now the producer of the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills is working with Lisa Vanderpump, who he was working on. He not only worked on Vanderpump Rules, he also worked on the season where y'all did that whole takedown. But all of a sudden, he no longer favors Vanderpump. He now favors Vanderpump when he was favoring you guys before. None of it is making sense. None of it is making sense. So she's basically alluding to the fact that she thinks that, you know, the bots are coming from opposition. The bots are basically saying that it's probably from Kathy or Garcelle, that they're using the bots to distract from what's about to go down in Aspen, where allegedly Kathy uses a slur. Messy. It's all messy. Since we're here, let's talk about Lisa Rinna allegedly being fired. She denies it. Lisa Rinna addresses rumors that she's fired after removing traces of the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills from all of her social medias. Amid speculation into who may be behind a group of alleged bots who targeted Garcelle Bouvet's 14-year-old son, Jax, with racist messages, Lisa told her haters they can't get rid of her. Plus, Lisa's castmate, Erica James, suggested via retweet that Garcelle and Kathy could be behind hiring the bots. So this is where they're going now, right? This is where they are taking it, since everybody at this point is on Garcelle's side. So now they're going to try to flip the script and say that Garcelle hired those bots to say those racist things to her son. Okay. In posted and deleted messages shared to her Instagram story on August 29th, Lisa told her fans and followers, I'm like a cockroach. You can't get rid of me, but nice try. she added, seemingly in regards to the rumors, she faced her own potential after hiring the bots. In the second post, Lisa included lyrics to Chicago's Roxy. I'm a star and the audience loves me and I love them and they love me for loving them and I love them for loving me and we love each other. And that's just because none of us got enough love in our childhoods. And that's showbiz, kids, she read. And I think this is also when she posted this picture later stating, I was Lisa effing Rinna before Housewives, and I'll be Lisa effing Rinna after. And this is why people were thinking that she was getting fired, because you're posting stuff like this. You're saying that you're removing Bravo from your page, like you're on this rant. You're going after everyone. And now you're saying you're like a cockroach and they can't get rid of you. I'm not saying this is because I want this to happen. I honestly do think that there's just no way that I see this show moving forward with her. I really don't. She's been such a train wreck offline. She's just made some really nasty statements, some really, the new thing is racially tinged, but, very targeted statements towards Black viewers. So I just really don't see her making it. And I think until the reunion airs, I don't think we'll really quite know, but I will say watch her Instagram, because if she is fired, that Instagram is going to be on fire, at least at the second part of the reunion, because they basically get their contracts either during or after the reunion. So if she's spiraling more than she's ever spiraled before, I think it's because she got fired. Let's talk about a possible hire. Denise Richards, she says that she's open to returning to the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, even if Lisa Rinna stays. Denise Richards might be ready to brush off her diamond. This is from People Magazine. The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills alum 51 says she's open to returning to the Bravo reality show following her abrupt exit after a 2-season stint from 2019 to 2020. She says this is when she was on Jeff Lewis's show on Thursday. Today. She was on today. She says, yes, I've always said that. Richards told Jeff Lewis on his Sirius XM show, never say never, That said, Richard did acknowledge that nobody from Bravo has reached out since she exited the show. So I don't know where the rumors come from. She added that she's still friends with some of the cast and that she definitely talks about returning with her pal, Garcelle. Richard also denies rumors that she won't return unless Lisa Rinna leaves the show. That is not true. I will be fine working with Lisa and filming with her. I never said I would never come back with her. I'm gonna get into that comment. The pair had a very public falling out in the wake of Brandi Glanville's allegations that she and Richards hooked up. Rinna 59 and Denise 51 haven't spoken or seen each other since she left the show. Richards said that they have texted. She said she reached out to me. Speaking of Rinna, she sent me a text messages apologizing. She explained there was a rumor that I had never responded to, but I did respond. I responded right away. She said, basically she's saying that when Rinna said that, Denise didn't respond to her text that she sent to her, she said she did. Richards added, I will say this, Lisa Rinna, she plays dirty. She can be real nasty. And so I think that that is just something to know about her with being on the show. She also says, I don't think that I could ever be close friends with her after what happened. And I've watched a few of the last episodes and seeing how she's been on social media. I just don't agree with it. It's hard to be friends with someone like that. I think sometimes some of the women will apologize when they get backlash if they did something. And that's something that I've noticed. But as far as Lisa, if you apologize, which she apologized to me while we were actually filming, but then she just went back to the same behavior. So it's hard for me to actually believe that apology is genuine. Let me just say this, Denise. Garcelle has been writing for you. So for you to say that Garcelle is a liar and she doesn't like that, Basically, that she's a liar because you never said that you would not return if Rinna was still on the show. None of us think that Garcelle is a liar. I believe that she said that. You have been known to be someone who is, not actually accurate in the retelling of the truth. So I'm a ride with Garcelle on this one. I absolutely think that maybe when it first happened and you were angry, you were just like, I'm not coming back if she's on the show. But now maybe the child support ain't working out like you thought. Now you got to get some money in here. So now you're saying whatever needs to be said so that you can get back on the show. I will say this. I never want to take a check out of another woman's hands, but I don't want Denise Richards on the show. If you're just going to be another Sutton, if you're going to be a brunette Sutton, I don't want it. If you are not coming on that show to get even, to get back, to get even, to clear the holes, if you are not coming on the show to do that, stay home. I don't care about your horses. I don't care about what great mom that you have been. I don't care about that husband that stays on Mars in the water and all that stuff that he talks about. I don't care nothing about that. I want you to come back with a vengeance. If you are not coming back with that and you just want to show the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills viewers your everyday life in LA, keep it. Keep it. You have to come on this show with a task. And that task is to take down the broads that got you out of here. If that's not what you're on, stay home and keep it. What do you guys think? Let's get into it. Jimmy G said, I don't need Denise back. I like some new housewives. Me too. Me too. Oh my gosh. We have got to talk about that. Damn it. I'm going to figure that out. We got to talk about some casting stuff. QQQ said, just because she's a fellow creator, I don't know all that's going on, but I try to come and just see what's up when I can. It's all fun fluff to me, but seems to be coming off of the screen now. Are you talking about Rinna? That's the thing. I like Lisa Rinna. I really like, even before she got on the show, I was excited. I was like, yeah, Lisa Rinna is great. I don't know what's happened to her on this show. Ever since the Lisa Vanderpump thing, it could have started with Kim Richards. Ever since that, she's just not been likable. Jimmy also said that Rinna is fake and obsessed with the show. DGF 627 said Denise is as touchy as Diana and lacks cojones. She can stay home. She already showed us who she is and we don't want no more. She's just been really nasty and extremely unhinged. Extremely unhinged online. Now she's blaming producers. The same producers that keeps on protecting this Geritol clique is now the same one that is taking y'all down. Which one is it? Are y'all besties or not? Which one is it? Because she is trying to push this narrative about Kathy, and I think that it's just not working. So because it's not working, they're trying to do all of this stuff offline to suggest for her and Erica to suggest that Garcelle hired those bots to attack her child like that. What Black mother is hiring a bot company to say the most vile, racist things to their partially Black son? I'm saying that because I don't know how the child identifies. But a child with a Black mama, right? What Black mother would do that? After she spent his whole life protecting him from those same things, she would inflict that with a bot farm to get sympathy from the fans that already love and adore her. Like, you can't get any lower than that. You can't get any lower than that. Osman's opinion said she really is coming apart. I don't think production will be pleased by that. I just don't see her coming back. Like, there's just like no redeemable qualities at this point. Her or Erica, to be quite honest with you. If anything, I think they'll get rid of Lisa Rinna first, and they're going to give Erica a warning, especially after next week's episode. She's absolutely going to get a warning, especially if she does not perform well at the reunion. I wouldn't be surprised if neither one of them come back. But I think if we see anybody back from those two, it'll be Erica. It will be Erica. Let me did I get another super chat? Yakrati said the cease and desist, Socrates Shout out to Alexandra Rogers. Should have came after the reunion and the smoke cleared from the bot situation. Yeah, that I think she did that to move focus. That's why she did it, because it's just like, Diana, who else would do that? The bots are saying the most racist and vile stuff to Garcelle's son, right? But they love you? What? Like, you're the only one that they're loving on, and then they're on your page and loving up on you, and you're kikiing with them? Girl, I am glad though that I'm not saying you guys, but I know a lot of people probably didn't know, but a lot of these, celebrities and influencers buy their following. So I'm glad that a lot of you can see that. You can honestly always see it in engagement, you know what I mean? Where it's just like you have, 6 million followers and your videos or whatever you put up gets like 11 likes. Like you're not even clearing 200 and you got 6 million followers. Something's up. So that's another thing that's been exposed. They all use bots. I don't think Garcelle does, but I know that the Geritol clique, I know they use bots. Hey, Monique. Monique said, but the owner of the company that sold the bots confirmed that Lisa's publicist made the order. But Lisa is also denying that. She's throwing focus now and saying that this is the producer and that it's, Vanderpump and Garcelle. I will say, the owner of the bot company, the reason why I didn't talk about that was because it just seems real. It seemed real fishy to me. It's something about that something is up. Something is up with that. And I need to do a bit more digging before I bring that here. Cause I just, something don't seem right. How that whole thing came out. And I'm just like, why would you say that, right? If a publicist is hiring you and this is how you make your money, why would you say that the publicist hired you to do that? Because that's real taboo in the industry. And that's real bad for your bot business. I don't know. I got to do some more research on that. If you guys have any additional information, please send away. But something about that just didn't sit right with me. QQQ said, yes, Nikki, was hoping she mentioned suing Sherelle's World when I hear everyone had said, aha, I don't even watch that either, but just see, wait, one of the people in Sherelle's World? Please don't fold Sherelle. She don't have a case. She doesn't have a case. You're just reporting the news because that is what came out when her casting was leaked. So it's just like, if we're going to do the research and we follow the trail, we're going to get back to Bravo. That's just it. We're going to get back to some, maybe not Bravo, but some publicists in that camp. So you don't want to do all that. So I just feel like it's just bogus. And it's just, she's threatening to do something just to scare people. But I'm just like, girl, if we follow the rumors, either we gonna find you or we gonna find some real tea. If I was you, I would shut that down. Nunya said, I was hoping Nikki was going to talk. We got it all out. We got it all out. Hey, Mr. Rogers Neighborhood Watch says Sutton is what happens when you never struggle. Well, she said that she didn't know. Sutton has been through some stuff. Now, Sutton has been through some stuff. I also think that she struggled financially too, but I don't know. I had no idea that they were doing that to Sherelle's World. Ciao. Sherelle, if you're getting sued, that just means you're in the building, mama. You on the radar, okay? All that means is more coins. That's all that means. Drewski said, trying to give Sutton some grace because I think she knows now and is better now versus when they filmed all of this. We've done this for 2 seasons now. Child, they messing with my lights. I'm gonna have to get off of here. How many times, how much grace are we going to give Miss Sutton? I'm seriously, a lot of this, I'm joking, I'm giving you a show because that's my girl. But I'm so sick of watching her cry. I'm so sick of watching her not stand up for herself. And I'm so sick of her making eye contact with Garcelle so that Garcelle could fight her battles. No, that delicate Black woman is not going to fight your battles. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Let me get 2 more comments and then let me chill. I gotta get out of here. This thunder ain't no joke. Lady Virgo said, low to suggest that lady would go to that extent to make them look bad. How evil. How evil. That bot told that boy the only reason why nobody is kneeling on your neck is because your daddy is white. You mean to tell me you're suggesting that Garcelle did that? Evil. Evil. And the baby posted that. He posted that on his Instagram stories and he was just like, this is going too far. Hassan is home crying. But she did that. Woo! Evil. If anything, and this is up to the production company and to Bravo. If the producers are getting in the mix like that, get rid of them. Get rid of them, and y'all just need to recast another team. Because if they are mixing and messing with the cast like this, where now the cast has enough on them to say, oh, they're setting me up because the producers or production or whatever have gotten too close to the cast. That's the thing with reality TV or any kind of producing. You cannot get close like that unless you're doing a freaking documentary. You cannot get close to the cast that you are producing. Here is why. You'll start to become a biased producer, meaning you're favoring certain talent and it creates friction within your cast. And that's the last thing that you want. And if these producers are mixing it up like that, unfortunately. Hey, Cameron. Cameron said the only thing I got to say is if this is true that Lisa did this, I guarantee you they're going to Phaedra, Lisa Rinna at the reunion. Mike, let me tell you something. Garcelle, get on it. I say start looking at IP addresses. If the publicist, if that guy who owns the bot company, if he's really about it, tell him to come on the show. Tell him to show receipts like Sutton. Let's do that. Or if not, keep it on the playground. Keep it on the playground. Hey, Abina. Abina said, do you think that Diana will be fired? Absolutely. Because I don't think I can watch another season with her on it. Absolutely. Like I'm telling you, white Bravo fan pages are saying absolutely not. Nobody is favoring her. Even the celebrities that are allegedly paid to tweet about this show, they're all saying the same thing. They don't like Diana. Like she is just not doing well, even with those who are paid to tweet about the show, to, share, do social media or whatever about the show. The blue checks are not filling her. I don't see her coming back. I will be shocked if she is back on this show next season. Absolutely shocked. They were the first ones who did it. And they were also the first ones that were open. They had to be because they were getting exposed about calling paparazzi. Like they would literally, Kris Jenner got the paparazzi on speed dial and say, my daughter is here, take a picture. Sometimes pay them to take a picture of her. Sharing gossip about the kids. Like, listen, it worked. They're all wealthy, but at what cost? Hey, Fatim. Thank you so much for the super chat. Fatim said, all the housewife shows are becoming so dark and toxic. I'm going to take a break from my mental health and let you review for us. Thank you. Thank you. I cannot wait for Potomac because listen, Potomac gives us levels. That's what I like about that show. Potomac has gone dark at times, right? But they give us levels. And now that Michael is no longer on the show, no notes. No notes. And thank you, Fatim, for the super chat. Miss Brown Sugar said, to be honest, firing Rinna and Diana would be enough. As Garcelle said, Erica makes herself look bad, and I kind of enjoy watching all her dirty laundry. That might be the only thing. That might be the only thing that will keep her around, these legal woes. These illegal woes. So they were talking about it in this episode, and I'm like, if y'all not going to talk about this case to this woman's face, keep it. Kasmine, because you know what? Hold on, Kasmine, I'm sorry. Because, Krista, you got a lot to say about Erica when she's not around. And then when it's time to confront her, you silent. Because you're going to try to get into it with the next episode, and she's going to scream at you like you're a child, and you're going to shut down and take it. Ciao. Kasmine said, oh, shoot, I thought it was a replay. LOL, Nikki, your skin looks good. Thank you. Thank you so much. Let me get 4 more and then let's get out of here. What's up, Yakrates? Yakrates says, Sutton needs to pull a Meredith from the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City and learn to disengage or walk away. Or when you engage, go buck on them hoes. Because when Meredith finally engaged, she had everybody shook. I can't wait for them heifers to come back, and we will talk about the trailer. Just not now. Issa Tasha says Sutton does improve each season. She's tougher this season. I will give you that. She is. So hopefully next season she'll be in full-fledged housewife mode. Hopefully. Shawnette said, I think the producers and editors should be on rotation every couple of years. They get too close to the cast. I absolutely agree. Stephanie, thank you so much for the super chat. Stephanie said, for fire Kyle, please. Stephanie said, I'm done. Listen, this is the thing. I would say let's start with Rinna and Erica. Keep Kyle, because this is the thing with Kyle. When Kyle is outnumbered, she'll play ball. She'll play ball. And I just need to have a season of Kyle scrambling because she don't have that Geritol click to run and control and puppet anymore. I just need one season of that. I need to see it. Because, baby, if Kathy comes back and it's Kathy, Garcelle, and whoever, and Sutton, whoever gets on the right team, and Kyle is sitting there outnumbered, girl, she's going to be, I didn't mean any of that. I've always loved you. Erica didn't like you, and I was protecting my friend. Rinna told me that you said all these things. Oh, she is going to flip on them broads. Flip on them broads. Thank you, Stephanie. Guys, I'm going to find my clicker. I don't know where it is. Here's the thing. I've been decorating, putting my fall stuff up. I cannot wait to show you guys. But I think I over cleaned and now I can't find my stuff. Oh my goodness. Simply Simone said, I can't wait for Potomac. Me too. Apparently it's Candace versus Giselle, and Candace and Ashley finally teaming up. Oh, are you serious? I've been waiting for that because I've always said if these two team up, it's over. It's the same thing for Giselle and Karen. I always felt like Candace and Ashley were a younger version of Giselle and Karen. Oh, I need it. Hey, Peyton. Peyton said they was coming for people in her chat as well, Nikki, not just her. Yikes. That's crazy. Oh, thank you, Miss T. Miss T says this live is worth the likes. Thank you. Yes, I am. I'm actually, if you could see it, I was actually watching Dubai before I got on here. I'm catching up, but I'm absolutely going to do Dubai. Just don't know when. I told you guys, life is changing in a very good way. And when I can tell you guys everything that's going on, I will. But life is changing, so I just don't have the time I used to. Real life is picking up. But yeah, God is good. Thank you, QQQ. Thank you. Monique Adams said, Candace has always said that she and Ashley would be friends if Ashley, wasn't married to Michael. And I feel like we probably going to get it. Because also, Ashley coming home. She keep on doing these photo shoots, and I don't know for what, because they're not going into any magazine. But Ashley is doing these photo shoots. She letting the men know that she is ready. She is single and ready to mingle, and she's trying to get back to the melanin. Sis is 2 shades darker on her Instagram. I'm like, okay. I feel like, and as much as Ashley gets on my nerves, I feel like I'm going to enjoy her this season. And I can't believe it. Hey, Decon T, thank you for the super chat. Decon T said, have you seen the Salt Lake City season 3 preview? Not yet. You guys did send it to me. I haven't watched it yet, but I will. The new Asian housewife gathered Jen all the way together, and the trailer can't wait. I will say I did see that clip. It was rehearsed. It didn't land for me. And I hate the fact that the Asian girls are going to be fighting. Like, come on. Even if the other Asian chick is a felon, a whole scammer, come on. I'll be fighting in front of company, but it is what it is. I saw that naked. I saw that. Hey, Gloria, I'm blessed and highly favored. How are you? Kyra said, I would never enjoy that protector of Gollum. Listen, it's a show. Enjoy the work that they're doing. Just enjoy the work that they are doing. No, we don't. No, if they had a time with Rachel, what you think they're gonna have with me? I'm gonna get on their nerves. Let's end with It's Latasha. It's Latasha said, yeah, the way she was looking around, it was like she was trying to. It was a little struggle for me. It's Latasha, but I'm gonna watch it. Let me catch up with Dubai. And I will get on it. I'm probably not going to. If I do talk about it, if it's not this Sunday, it will probably be Monday. Here is why. I already have 3 videos in front of this one, and that's Family Chantel, Seeking Sister, Married at First Sight, which I have to finish tonight, and Dubai. So I got a lot in front of that, but I will really, but I'll get into it. I will really get. Dr. Rim, what? Totally off topic. I said this before. I finally found my Ben Affleck. Guys, it's Hugh circa night. Oh, Hugh Grant was that guy. He was that guy. Listen, are we old enough to remember Divine Brown? Are we old enough to remember Miss Divine Brown? Remember that? And she was like, he said he'd never been with a black woman. And I said, you can be with this black woman. Ciao. Oh, gosh. Thank you so much, Tracy. Tracy said, Star family, please subscribe to Nikki's second channel, NikkiStar at Home. I just put a new video up yesterday. It was today, Thursday. I put up a new video yesterday. You guys are showing me a lot of love on that one. Thank you. Y'all loving the vlogs. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. That was a time, baby. That was, we're 10 away. We're 10 away. I didn't check it. We are 10 away from 1K. Come on, guys. We can do it. Let's get your girl to 1K. I did not know, Tracy. I've been doing so much today. I have not been checking like I normally do. Oh, thank you, guys. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Shout out to the NikkiStar replay gang. Thanks for watching. Please remember to like this video, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and share the channel to your social media. Thank you so much, family. Hey, Misty. Hey, sis. Thank you so much for joining me. Everything is discounted, Miss T. Everything is discounted. Oh, thank you, Misty. Now we're 9 away. We're 9 away. Thank you, Irene. Thank you. You guys are making me blush. Thank you. Oh, child. This is another reason why I have to hurry up and get off of here. I'm taking my braids out. I can't do it no more. Thank you, Jazzy. Thank you so much. But yeah, thank you all so much for joining me. I had a good time. We had fun. We got through a lot and we had a really good time. I love you guys. I enjoy our lives. Please stick with me through the recorded videos because, life is changing. My schedule has changed. And so certain things that I was able to do, I was not able to do anymore. Don't worry. The lives will still be here, but there will probably moving forward be more recorded reviews, but we'll still keep up with the lives. Please just follow me on this journey. I'm telling you, it will be worth your time. It will be worth it. Follow me on this journey, guys. Follow me on this journey. Thank you all so much for supporting me on both of my channels. It feels so good to be loved by so many of you. I'm telling you. Listen, if I ever needed a confidence booster before, child, y'all are it. Thank you. I could never feel down when I got the Star family. And I totally thank you guys so much for the love. Everything here on out will be recorded. I'm not sure about life after lockup. I got to see how my schedule is working on Fridays now. We will see. But I'm not sure. If anything, it will be recorded, or the time that I review it will probably change. So just stay tuned. I'll post everything here in the community section. I'll also put out reminders, and I'll also post on Instagram when I'm doing something different. It's just that right now I'm trying to get the schedule settled. But what it is, you guys will know first. Thank you all so much. Love you. See you soon for something else. Bye, guys. I cannot believe you guys did not tell me about